When I think about 15 years ago in the classroom, as a principal, I would walk in and my emphasis was on what the teacher was doing. Now, the teacher has become more of a facilitator of learning.
Why don't you guys scoot right up here?
And suddenly, it's about what the students are doing. So I think what I've noticed in terms of a shift in instruction is that students are really beginning to take the lead with their learning.
I made 25 into a 5 and a 10 and a 10.
Hold on, so we decomposed 25 into a 10, another 10, and a 5?
58 plus a 10 equals 68. And another plus another 10 equals 78. And there's a 5 left over. I want to decompose the 5 into a 3 and a 2.
Why did you decompose it into a 3 and a 2?
Because it made it easier for me to add.
What kind of numbers do we call those when we...
Friendly numbers.
A friendly number, excellent.
As teachers gathered more and more information about how to best teach the standards, we started to see more confidence in our teachers, both in their understanding of the math content itself.
Any connections with how Bjorn did that?
But also in how to best approach that through a real hands-on approach.
I would like for you to turn and talk to your partner about how you came up with your solution. So a math talk is a chance for students to have an opportunity to engage in a deeper understanding of mathematics through communication.
So 8 plus 5 is 13.
They sit together on the rug in a least restrictive environment and are able to articulate and defend their own ideas regarding mathematics. You're able to see who has misconceptions, where their misconceptions lie, maybe, and that you wouldn't necessarily see on a written assessment at the table.
And now it just feels like we're getting to know the numbers a little bit better. We're learning more about the numbers. We're taking time with it. We're letting them practice them. We're letting them play games. We're seeing numbers within numbers. And they really have a deeper understanding of what those numbers mean. All right, now tell me what all of this means. I see you put a 7 there. Why?
Because we're decomposing 7.
Okay, what does that mean?
You're taking one big number and taking it apart to 2 smaller numbers.
Okay, so 7's the big number, and then what happened when you did your ball toss?
I got 2 in and 5 out.
Okay, and then you recorded your 5 here and your 2 here. Good.
7 equals 2 plus 5.
Very good. Well, to them it's a game, it's fun, and that's how young children learn. They have to do to learn. We've gone away from the, I'm going to write this on the board and you copy this down on your paper kind of thing. It's meaningful to them and they enjoy doing it.
I'm subitizing the numbers that are on the red dots that are on the plates, and I subitize that there's 5 here and 5 here.
5 here and 5.
And 5 plus 5 equals 10.
I'm so proud of you. Nice job.
So what matters in the classroom is when teachers are teaching, they've become diagnosticians. And suddenly they're in the front of the room and you'll hear the voice of the children. The kids are going to be sharing their thinking, and it's almost as though the teachers are not just looking to a worksheet
Drawing circles
for what students know, but suddenly they're paying attention to what the students are saying,
because those 5 circles.
how they're revealing their thinking
5 circles.
and their understanding through their responses.
So you're going to draw circles to match your counters? Okay.
Students are listening not only and explaining their own thinking, but listening to the reasoning of others, which is something that's pretty exciting because we find that you can often build your own understanding just by seeing various approaches to how students solve problems. So the emphasis on formative assessment has been a big shift for us in terms of student understanding.
Callie, can you tell us what decomposed meant? If I had told you at the beginning of the year that my children would be adding 2-digit numbers, I would have probably laughed.
It means that you break a number down.
And this group that I have has really taken a stride. We've been doing math talks all year long. Excellent. So you decomposed 58 into 50.
50 and 8.
Super job. They break the numbers down. They are able to add the double-digit numbers without paper and pencil. And it's easy for them because of the strategies they've been taught. look back at our math talk, can you show me on here, where were our friendly numbers?
All roads lead to algebra, and what I find with students
Sure.
is when they look at numbers now, it's not just about a symbol or a line, it's about what a number represents.